Back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text EQUAL to 321321. That's equal to 321321.
WHBC AM Canton. Reliable as ever. Powered by Friends and Family Credit Union. It's time to bring a friend into the family. On News Talk 1480 WHBC.
The Kenny and JT Show is brought to you by Rooster's Wings and More. Be fun. Be casual. These guys have a lot to say, and they never stop talking.
Well, we'll listen to those two clowns.
You are correct, sir. Yeah.
This is Pro Football Hall of Famer James Lofton, the Kenny and JT Show.
Live from News Talk 1480 WHBC.
It's a household name. Bingo. How fun.
Who the hell are you?
It's Kenny and JT.
Sound good?
Have a great show.
And welcome to the Kenny and JT Show. It's a fabulous first Friday, and right out of the gate, we love Fridays, and especially when we're right out of the gate with the Hall of Fame residency program. And our interview is driven by Akron Auto Auction. Check it out and see what Chad Bailey and his staff have going on at akronautoauction.com. And Chad is a huge Miami Hurricanes fan. Diehard Miami Hurricanes fan, and who do we have in studio with us? How about this introduction? From a dirt road in Plymouth, Florida, to a gold jacket in Canton, Ohio, Hall of Famer number 280, Warren Sapp.
You know what? I've had a lot of intros. I think I like that one the best right there.
Nice.
I've had a long one, the short ones. I like that one. I like the way that sounds.
I did my research. I was watching your football life and everything, and I'm like, that is the epitome of going from nowhere to somewhere and being proud of it, right?
And at no point ever thought about being in Canton, Ohio, wearing a gold jacket. That ain't what it was about. It was about retiring my mother, and she's on a bus right now on her way to New York, and I'm meeting her tomorrow when I leave here.
Are you really?
Yeah, because I paid for a trip up there, and she on the bus with a bunch of senior citizens, and I pay for everything but the food. I'm like, what do you mean I pay for everything but the food? She's like, I got to go find dinner. I'm like, well, you got it, because you got a fat, foodie son that loves you, and I'm coming to feed you. So I'm going to take her all over New York. I'm going to take her to rails. I'm going to take her everywhere.
That's awesome. Warren, we've had so many Pro Football Hall of Famers. We're so happy to be part of this residency program.
Yeah.
And to me, what really drives me is the fact that I still consider you a player. I mean, like playing this Sunday. I mean, where did the time go? You're inducted in 2013. Can you believe your playing days are over?
Yeah, I live it every day. No doubt about it. I mean, and when you make that decision that it's over, and then I went to TV. See, in my house, we call this my third act.
Okay.
Now I'm coaching it. You know what I'm saying? So I've played it. Then I walked in the studio with Marshall and the boys, and we talked about every Sunday morning, built game day morning from the ground up, made NFL Network what it was.
So much fun.
A blast about it because they just let us go because they knew we knew what we was talking about, and we respected each other and went at each other the right way. I mean, it was just fun.
That's why we like Inside the NBA.
Oh,
if they don't keep it real.
Come on.
Best show on TV, right?
It's gone now.
Well, hopefully it's going to
dead
be
now.
Do some basketball. You played?
What? No. I was the Charles Barkley of football.
Liar.
I was the Charles Barkley of football. I told the truth in the morning at 9 o'clock, at 6 a.m. LA time, 9 a.m. And I rode you for 4 hours, and you rode with me.
It was awesome, man.
Come on, game day morning was your thing. Come on, man. There was nothing better than that.
The Rich Eisen show here on WHBC.
He got a podcast?
When he was doing radio back.
You got a podcast?
So you work with Rich?
Oh, no. The humble host was the best, and he'd spin it over there, and Marshall and Mooch and me and Kurt Warner and Michael at the end. Oh, man, come on.
A pair of Hurricanes on that.
Down in the corner. Right? The orange and the county. The orange and the green. I was Orange County, so I was the orange part, and he was Green Money Mike, so we called it the orange and green corner. Man. We had fun with it, man. It was true football. We wasn't doing fan ball. We was doing football from expert level, as we like to say about
Absolutely.
It. You know what I'm saying?
A Hall of Fame level.
All of us wasn't in then. I was the lonely one then.
Really?
I was the lonely. Yeah. We came. Marshall and Dion went 2012, I think.
Okay.
And then Michael was before them. Mike was already in. Then Kurt was behind me, and I was after Michael, after Dion and Marshall.
Okay.
So and then we razzed each other one time. I tell you, Michael Irvin was sitting on the set. It was Michael, Marshall, Dion, and Warren Moon. And they told me to come get on the set, so it'd be me, Warren, Marshall, and Dion. I told Michael Irvin, I said, get up. Only first ballots are sitting here. Oh, no. He's so oblivious. He has no idea. He got up and like, wait a minute, big fella. I said, just look at it, Michael. I said, look at it. I said, Warren and Warren, 199, and those two went in together, all first ballots. What, you went on the third try? Oh, yeah. All right, big fella, you better. I said, you can't whoop me, so what are you going to do? He just take the stub and get going out the door. Just go.
That's fantastic.
Nobody else knows about it. Nobody else knows about it. It's just us, Mike. Let it go.
That's the kind of stuff that we like because,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people
That's what happens at the hall. It's so raw.
Well, that's why we want to ask you because you know, nobody in here wants to talk about numbers and how many sacks you had and this and that.
You can read that.
Exactly. We want to know about when you're coaching with Marshall Faulk and Deion Sanders and Shermer. I mean, I don't care about what's going on game day. I want to know what's going on in the meeting rooms.
You know what?
Who's better?
Who's better what?
At everything.
Deion is such a, oh my God. You know what? This is year 2 for me. Mm-hmm. You know, and I always consider myself a high-ranking soldier in a military army. When I was underneath Dungy, when I was underneath Gruden, you know, I just had good bars on my shoulder, but I wasn't the general in charge. You know, I was just a high-ranking soldier, and I'm the same underneath Deion. But his ability to see what he sees, and from year 1 at Colorado to year 2, because I was there in the beginning with him just a little bit from 30,000 feet looking at it, you know, working on my degree to get ready to join him. And he came back to me that second year, and we went to talking like through certain situations in football, and he looked at me and said, I'm not going to go against my gut. Last year I went against my gut, and it cost me, and we was on it. I mean, I love him. I love every morning he wakes up with that same passion, that same fire, that gleam in his eye. I mean, and then I got 18 to 22-year-olds that are chomping at the bit. I found my calling. I never thought I wanted to coach in my life. I swear I didn't. I'm like, they be there longer than I'll be there. There's no way he think I can make. I think I can make every play. So there's no way he thinks that.
Yeah. He would.
Marinelli did.
The very first residency program interview that we had was Leroy Butler, Florida State.
Horley.
Okay? And my first question to him was, what was it like playing with Deion Sanders? Not prime time. You know, we as people watching TV knew prime time.
Yeah, because that's what he was doing. He created that. That's what he said.
People that played with Lawrence Taylor knew Lawrence Taylor,
yeah,
not
LT. Yep.
And so when we were talking to him, he said, man, there's nothing this man can't do. And he said they would do like charity basketball games. He would come in and he'd be balling.
You don't remember those slam dunk contests?
I don't.
You remember back in the day? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. With him, Ken Griffey Jr. and all of them was, you know. Mike Conley, yeah. No, they had dunk contests. I was in the Superstars competition.
Well, I knew you could ball.
No. Listen, all Florida boys.
All right.
All Florida boys that get to that level.
We're going to get into this Florida versus Ohio crap. We can ball up here.
I didn't know I'd put Ohio ever come out my mouth? You feeling some type of way? No, I was just talking about the greatness of Florida because we would be considered the greatest cornerback in Deion.
Absolutely.
The greatest middle linebacker in Ray Lewis.
Yep.
One of the top 5 D tackles in me, right?
Top.
Right ends in Deacon Jones.
Right.
Be careful. I might create a football team right in front of your face.
Let's go.
Leroy Butler at safety.
Where are they?
Brian Dawkins. He's from Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Then Brian Dawkins, my other safety. Come on, brother. I'll create a football team right in front of you.
Because
and
you don't want to see. I
got Derek Brooks at the other linebacker. Him and Ray in the middle.
Together, didn't you?
No, we played against each other.
That's what it was.
And his roommate in college and my roommate in college were best friends in high school.
Really?
I slept in Derek Brooks' bed in Burt Reynolds Hall, wide right one, because Brooks was playing, and we were freshmen.
Wow.
Yeah, I slept in Burt Reynolds Hall.
Really?
Wide right one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I had to sleep somewhere. Brooks like, you go in my room, I'm not there. I slept in Brooks' bed for wide right one.
How about that?
The night before wide right one, yeah.
The legendary Warren Sapp in studio with us, Apopka High School.
Yes, sir. Blue Daughter.
I went back and I watched number 49. He was a tight end and a linebacker and a punter and a kicker, and he held the record for longest field goal in high school.
No. I was. But I never had to kick. Steve Barnhill did a wonderful job for us, went to Michigan State. I never had to kick. I was the emergency kicker in Tampa our Super Bowl year behind Martine.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I'm telling you, my man, the mini guinea, Rich Versace, yeah. 'Cause I had the big guinea, the mini guinea, and the little guinea. So that's what he called himself, the mini guinea.
Big square toe kick?
No, just
kick it.
Just kick it. But I never had to do it. One time at the Pro Bowl, they had a competition. I kicked a 40-yarder.
You want to go kick one out here? I got a football.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm 52 years old. No reason
Jan
to extend
Strider, who
anything.
came out, we kicked.
Jan still can kick a 60-yard ball
No,
right now.
he made me do it.
He's serious.
Yes.
No, he's serious.
He was a ski jumper. That's how he
I
got
know.
his scholarship. How about that?
He went to school with Dennis Erickson, my coach.
Montana State.
Trust me.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Jan makes me call Dennis Erickson on FaceTime every time I go to the hall with him. And I call him on FaceTime every time. That's my kicker. I love my kicker.
And that's your coach. That's why you went to Miami.
There's 3 things on my football team you're not allowed to touch.
Okay.
My coach, my kicker, and my quarterback.
All right, Dad.
Man, I love that. I love that. I want to go back to Apopka High School because I saw, the life story they did for you. And your coach at the time,
Gerke.
Yeah, Coach Gerke called it the incident. The incident. Without the incident, are we talking to Warren Sapp, Hall of Fame pro football player?
You know what? The incident was me being stupid enough to slam a pair of shoulder pads on the 50-yard line and walk off the field while the game was still going on. The better incident was Coach forgiving me and allowing me to come back, allowing me to apologize to him. Because Coach had been at my house. My brother ran for 348 yards and 5 touchdowns in front of my face as a 7-year-old. So I've known Coach Gerke well before I got to high school.
Right.
So it was him. It wasn't an incident. It was just me being a dumbass. Young, dumb, full of cum, don't know nothing, rebelling. Just didn't know any better. Conform to the football team, and together everyone achieves more. I had to learn the hard way.
Too, right?
Oh no, the last chance. The last chance. I was never going to defy my coach or my football team or anything we was doing as an organization or a program. That was my wake up call to life. I wouldn't be here if Coach didn't say, "Come on back."
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great.
I owe him,
He saw something in you, obviously.
Yeah, listen, he had been at my house since I was a baby.
So he knew you, right?
Knew me, my mom, my brother, all of us. I mean, that Coach was like a part of the family. I mean,
see, I love your story after watching it, and I knew some of it, but I didn't know all of it completely till I went back and watched it, right?
Yeah.
And the draft, I remember it, right? You got screwed over. You're a top 5 pick. You end up going 12. Drew's there on the phone, and the phone rings when they're talking to you in the green room and everything, right? And I'm just wondering, though, because you talk about it later. You said by getting drafted by Tampa, your mom was only 80 miles away. You played high school, college, and professional football in there. In a strange way, you falling to 12, was that a blessing in disguise for motivation and so your mom could come see you play?
my mother always said, "The Lord don't make mistakes," but I swore He made one that day.
There are 11 other teams.
Listen, I swear to God, He made a bad mistake that day, and then I got 11 double-digit lost seasons that the Bucs are enduring. I mean, and then we get there and people talking about how much money they making and this. I'm like, what? There's 3 things won't be discussed in my locker room: your wife, your kids, and your money. Because I can't make your money. I can't write your name in, cash your check. I don't have that ID. I don't want to sleep with your wife, and I damn sure don't want your badass kids. So we're going to leave those 3 things out of the locker room. But we really, and I looked at Brooks. I said, "Brooks, how many games you lost in the last 4 years?" He said 6. I said, "I lost 5. I said, "Lynch, you want some of this too?" So we just, and then Hardy Nickerson was there. So we had a little pieces here and there. And then when Dungy came, he gave us structure, and we took off from that point. And they told me I couldn't win in Tampa, which just put fuel on the fire. You can't tell me I can't win. You're not going to tell me I can't win. Bullshit.
Yeah, and you know what? We can't tell the story of the NFL, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Warren Sapp, without the Tampa 2.
Oh.
It was created for you and your defense by Tony Dungy, correct?
Because he saw it created for Joe Green, Jack Ham, and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Right.
And he put me and Brooks in front of him and said, "You need to be Jack Ham and you need to be Joe Green." I said, "Really? 10 straight Pro Bowls, 2 Defensive Players of the Year, and 4 championships. That's it?"
That's enough.
That's it. Yeah. All right. So me and Brooks walk out of the room. I look at Brooks. I say, "Well, at least you got a dude named Jack Ham. I got a dude that got a Coca-Cola commercial."
Right?
You want my Coke?
There you go, Mean Gene.
I got an American icon I got to chase, Brooks. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's go do it. I mean, that's what it was. And then we had Brett Favre in the division, who was a 3-time MVP and went to the Super Bowl. Right. Let's go. Let's go. We got our target right there in front of us. Let's go. We get in front of them, then we win a division, and we should have a chance to get us a Super Bowl. That's what we were thinking.
And now everybody plays the Tampa 2.
No, they don't.
Well, they try.
It's in existence. It's in existence. It doesn't exist anymore because you can't hit. John Lynch don't exist no more because you're a tight end.
Yeah.
We're gonna bust him right underneath his chin. We're gonna hit him right where it hurts. We're gonna hit him right in the kisser. And I'm gonna help you pay the fine, Lynch. That's what we used to tell him.
Right.
I got $5,000 on the fine, Lynch. Hit him. And we just did it that way. I mean, the middle of the field was what you needed to protect. Now they just open it up. Nobody can hit anymore in the middle of the field. You can't play Tampa 2. You can't play it. No, you can't play it.
They do a cover, too. They try to hide everything. That's why the quarterbacks have such a hard time reading the defense, isn't it?
No, they doing some other stuff, clouding and moving and jumping, zone dogging, doing some of that. But ain't no traditional cover 2 by 20, those safeties that high anymore. No, those guys will run those dig routes and, oh, my God. Ooh. They've opened up the middle of the field. They really opened up the middle of the field. Yeah.
And we talked to Lynn Swann about that back when he played against the Raiders.
Did you hear about Lynn Swann? One time he went through there and Tom Jackson hit him, and he told Tom Jackson, "You'll never touch me again." Swann said he came through there and got hit, boy. Swann said, See, that's what you had to do. You had to circumnavigate the middle of the field.
Right.
Now they run through there like this here because you're not allowed to hit them.
Right.
Trust me. That's why you need 30 points to be in a football game now.
Warren Sapp telling it like it is. Love having Hall of Famer number 280 in with us here, part of the Hall of Fame residency program. What have they had you doing this week as you visit Canton?
A full schedule, my friend.
I was going to say.
A full schedule. And you know what? I really enjoyed it because I got to run around the place with a safety check with the interns today because I got to figure out we got a tourniquet, a defibrillator. We got Narcan to get you right, in case you got a little overdose in the hall. We got more safety stuff that I hope we'll never use in our life, but it's there. And then we went down in the archives, basically what I call our Vatican.
The basement.
The Vatican.
I've been there.
Yeah, the Vatican.
Yep.
That's what I call our Vatican with all the good stuff. And Adrian James's braids are down there.
Really? Come on.
Oh, he's got a photo of it.
I know.
I saw some old helmets one time from a UFL or something from years ago. Unbelievable. That's hysterical.
That's unbelievable.
He gave him his braids.
Every year when these guys come back for the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the festivities, Bobby Bell's been coming back for as many years as they've had a festival. What does it mean to you when you come back? And when you see him, will you get my quarterback he stole from me?
He stole a quarter from
You
you?
ever do that?
Ask him to do the hand trick, the quarter.
He never did it to you? Ask Bobby Bell. He's going to put a quarter in his hand and say, take it. And you as quick as you can be. I don't care if you ran that 4.6 or not. He's going to close that hand before you get that quarter.
And then
Bobby Bell.
He's going to put the quarter in your hand, and he's going to take it right out of your hand and put it in his pocket.
No chance.
That's what he said.
Bet.
You know me and you on a different level. Right?
Yeah.
I like that. I didn't know Bobby did that. I like that. No, I love it. I love that. Yeah, because I mess with Bobby all the time.
Oh, you love it.
Yeah, I love Bobby Bell. That's who replaced me on the 100 team.
He did?
Really?
Yeah, that's who Bobby Bell was on, and I didn't. I didn't make that 100 NFL team.
Man. But you made all 90s, all 2000s.
Yeah, I got 2 all-decade teams.
2?
Yeah, I know.
2? Not
Yeah,
one.
but can't wait make one 100.
Right?
That's all good. It's all good.
Be
The gold
replaced
jacket.
by Bobby Bell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
it ain't bad.
and what's his number?
I don't remember.
He's got to be
78.
early.
No, I'm saying.
I was
no,
going to say
it's
top.
jersey.
Remember.
He was top 100 there, too, 78. So, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Bad boy.
Yeah.
Bad boy. Big
so
old
much-
long monster, too.
So much goes on at the Hall of Fame, and when you come back for the parade, you guys are here, there, everywhere, and it's over and done. So this week, I'm guessing you've had a chance to really maybe explore and appreciate everything about Canton and what it offers.
No, I've been here 13 years, buddy. I've explored the whole thing. No. The only year you really can't see the hall is your first year. Because they're dragging you here, there. Then you're up to 1 o'clock. Then you got to go to sleep, be up again, and go through the same program. No, when you come back the next year, you really kind of digest. Like Marshall was like, come on, get in the car. Let's go over here. We're going to go play golf, do this and that. And the guys, come on, let's go out here. We're going to do this, that. The guys kind of grab because they know. We know. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face last year.
Right?
No, it's a whirlwind. It's really a celebration of you and your class. And they really lock you in, and it's a marathon.
We take none of it for granted. I mean,
No,
it's so much
it's a
nicer
marathon.
for us now that it's not just a weekend. We've been doing this for over a year now, right, Kenny?
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's awesome.
No, I trust
Because
him.
we're just big fans. I mean, I grew up like a mile and a half away from the Pro Football Hall of Fame my entire life. We spent going there on Saturday mornings. You know, if it was raining out like every day it is, you know, this week,
Go
we're
inside.
going to the Hall of Fame. We're going to go
Go
watch the
inside.
movies, man.
Yeah.
We love those old NFL films.
Oh, ain't they the best?
The music.
John Facenda.
Absolutely. Right? Who's your
Listen.
favorite growing up?
What?
Player.
Tony Hill.
Why?
Things
Dallas
get
Cowboys.
shady. Dial 080.
Yep. I grew up
You're a
in
Cowboy
Pittsburgh.
fan?
I used to be.
Yeah,
Okay.
I grew up in Pittsburgh, so that was the big rivalry, Steelers and
Oh,
Cowboys.
absolutely.
So, yeah, that
Absolutely.
was off the charts. Good.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then it was the Cowboys, Niners by the time it came to me.
Yep.
I'm a little younger than you. I didn't get that 74, 77. I wasn't old enough.
Oh,
for that,
man.
I got
You
an
gotta see 'em all.
autograph from Joe Green when I was like 8 years old and had a picture taken with him.
I got videos of me grabbing Joe Green with my phone and he's reaching for it. I call him the Tyrannosaurus Rex because I got some of the longest arms you ever want to see. He can't even touch it. I'm like, he running from me, y'all. Look at it. That was the funniest video ever. I've never put it out there. I call him the world's greatest T-Rex.
Oh, that's fantastic. Hey, Warren, we know you've got other places to be. You got to go. We appreciate you stopping
Listen,
by
when
today.
I come back, I'll swing down here because you ain't far from the hotel. That's
Yeah,
easy.
please
Yeah, I'll
do.
come down. Yeah. Don't worry about it. When I come next, Michelle, I'll come down here and sit with you for a while.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
we
got
talk
that,
about it.
Michelle?
Yeah. I'll come back.
Because
Yeah.
there's a lot more we want to
No,
hear
I'm
from
sure.
you.
Yeah, I don't mind talking to you about it either. Yeah, let's have a good time.
We
Yeah.
didn't get to ask you about The Rock.
Oh,
All right, let's stop this.
'Cause you gotta get after it.
What are the two things that happens in Hollywood? Lies and make believe. They tell lies and they
Yeah.
make things up, right?
Yeah.
they embellish it a little bit, don't they?
Well, they tell little lies and they make things
Okay.
up. There was never a depth chart at the University of Miami where he was in front of me. I started my second game ever at the University of Miami. My first game was 8 days after Andrew hit, August 25th. We went and played Hawkeye Stadium, the first night game.
Okay.
In Hawkeye Stadium. Beat them 24-3. We come back down. Our defensive tackle gets in trouble. I'm starting against FAMU.
Wow. So there you go.
I don't remember that depth chart.
But did you like wrestling?
What?
Did you have any idea this guy's
I
going
love
to
Dusty Rhodes. I
Oh,
love
that's
$1 million elbow. What are you talking about?
Dusty
What are you,
Rhodes.
you know what?
You
Let's
know
kill
the
that.
son
We
of
come
a
back. We'll have fun.
You know about the
We're
son
gonna
of
have
a
fun.
flubber?
Shut up.
We'll start right there with Dusty Rhodes when you
Come on.
come back.
Come
all
on,
right?
man. Come on, man.
That's it.
Come on, man. You know where I'm from, Orlando. Gordon Soley, Orlando, Eddie Graham Sports Stadium. What is wrong with y'all?
go, man.
What's-
All right, here it is, real quick.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
That's one of
Come
our
on,
favorite
man.
sayings.
Come on, man.
You don't know what hard times
Come on,
are, Daddy.
man.
Hello,
Come on,
yellow,
man.
Dusty
Come
Rhodes.
on, man. What's wrong with y'all with the $1 million elbow? Stop it.
There he
Stop
is.
it.
Legendary.
Stop it.
Warren Sapp in
Hey,
studio with
listen,
us.
and we'll see y'all for the retake a little later on this summer.
There we go. Oh, man, that was awesome. There he is. Warren Sapp checking in with us here on the Kenny and JT Show. News Talk 1480 WHBC. Back with more right after this.
It's Kenny and JT on WHBC.
WHBC AM 10, reliable as ever on